Good evening, everyone. My name is NIDIA. I am student from Senior High School to Tuban. Today, I like to tell you about my childhood. For the first, I was born in Nganjuk. On 5th January 2007. My parents give me a name Nidya Agnimaharjanto. Nidya means nest, Agnimaya means warm, Harjanto means peace. When I was 3 years old, my favorite activities were reading and drawing. When I was 5 years old, I studied in Adiaksa Kindergarten School for 2 years. My favorite activities were singing and reading. I had more friends and I was happy. My favorite teachers were Mrs. Laila and Mrs. Wati. Mrs. Laila was very kind and beautiful. Mrs. Wati was very passionate and funny. And when I was 7 years old, I entered Lasari Elementary School. It was different from kindergarten school. It was more challenging and I had study more seriously. I had a lot of new friends. My best friends were Arsha, Afifah, and Zafira. They were funny and interesting. For your information, we make friends until now. My school subjects were English and Indonesia. My favorite teachers were Mrs. Penny and Mr. Rianto. Mrs. Penny was very strict and seriously, and Mrs. Rianto was very interesting and funny. I had a lot of more experience, and today I will tell you one of the most memorable experience. All that time, it was I 6th grade. I become one of the student presented from Tuban City to attend Jumbara or Jumpa Bakti Gembira from 1 week in Magetan. The climax was when presented and performing, but we failed to win the championship. The championship we were won by Banyuwangi City. By the way, it was championship held by PMR or Palang Merah Remaja. Of all that, there is one thing I never forgot. From that 1 week's experience, I found my first love. He is Hasan Ridho. At least when I was a child, I like playing puzzle and playing go back to door with my friends. I think that's all. Thanks for your attention. See you and goodbye.